all of us here have at least once made a comparison about yourself to somebody else, whether that be schoolwork, family, personality, whatever it is. Yes.
So why do we do that? Because I'm sure everyone here knows that comparisons aren't always healthy and they can make you feel bad. So what we're asking you guys is why do you think we make comparisons? So when I say go, I want you all to get in groups of 5 people sitting around you and see if you can come up in your little groups with a reason why we might make comparisons. Ready? Go! Comparisons usually come from when we aren't sure about our own worthiness. We tend to look at other people to see where we fall, and that's really just not fair.
Exactly. And here's why. So think about some of your priorities in life. For example, some of mine would be schoolwork, relationships, and self-care. So just come up with a few in your head.
Anything. Kind of got it? All right. So raise your hand if you said school was in maybe your top 5. All right. Penelope, why don't you come up here? And raise your hand if you said friendships was in maybe your top 5. Trevor.
Okay, so let's say Penelope has straight A's and she likes that and that's awesome, she's good, she cares about schoolwork. She has like 2 friends, but she doesn't really care about it. And then Trevor over here has got 100 friends who he loves and that he cares about and they adore him, and he's got all F's. And what if?
So in this situation, who's better?
Nobody.
They're happy.
Exactly. So you guys know this.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So if Trevor thinks, man, I have all F's, and Penelope, she has straight A's, she must be so much better than me, I suck, I'm unworthy. And Penelope comes over here like, God, Trevor is so popular, like, I have nothing good about me, and everybody loves him. I'm unworthy. That's just, it's not fair.
Yes. So the question is, how do we change that? How do we change that mindset?
The key is, flip your focus.
Now, what does that mean, Mason?
Well, like we said before, it all comes down to worthiness. And with your own self-worthiness, it has to come from within, not from others.
Exactly. Because the key to self-worthiness is, you guessed it, yourself. So, yeah. Ooh. So, yeah.
It's just like the Cat in the Hat said. Today, you are you. That is truer than true. And no one alive is you are you.
Exactly. So, in order to feel truly worthy, you can't get that from comparing yourself to others. You have to get it from within. It has to come from within, and that's the root of all true self-worthiness.
Exactly. So it would be unfair to compare yourself to somebody else.
Yeah. And that's why comparing, especially comparing people with different priorities, it's like comparing apples and oranges. So you're never gonna get a true comparison, and you're always just gonna end up feeling bad.
Exactly. So when you're truly in a place of self-love and self-worthiness, it makes it that much easier to see the good qualities and the good aspects of other people. Instead of being jealous and feeling unworthy, you can learn to celebrate others.
So true, Mason. Did you guys know, in fact, that you can't actually see something good in others without seeing at least a little bit of it within yourself? So, for example, if I said, wow, Mason, you are so self-aware. And to me, I might be thinking to myself, man, I wish I had that. Like, I'm so bad at self-awareness. But the truth is, I wouldn't be able to see that that attribute in her if I didn't have it, at least a little bit of it within myself.
Wow, I never thought of it like that.
Yeah.
So, if you could have everybody circle up and sit down in a big circle.
Like Mason said, when you're good with yourself, you can learn to celebrate attributes that you appreciate in other people rather than using comparisons to put yourself down.
The difference is in the language. For example, when I say, Carter, you are such a good public speaker, and I love that about you, and I want that for myself. Do you see how that is different from a comparison? I've learned to celebrate her instead of feeling unworthy for what I have done.
So in this activity, Mason is going to start by picking someone in the circle that has something about them that she admires, and instead of saying, man, I'm so jealous, she will say, and I want that for myself. And then that person will pick the next person, and so on and so on, and we'll keep going. Get it?
Alright, the time, I want to leave you guys with 2 challenges. The first is, if you said today, I want that for myself, and you meant it, I want you to think about that as you were going on, or in the next week, or just for the rest of your life. But think about that. If you want that for yourself, do you guys realize you can be whatever you want? You are amazing. And oh my gosh, you guys can be whatever you want. And you can, it's incredible to see you guys come in and claim, I want that for myself, and then when you do it, I mean, you guys, I can't put it out there enough how impressed and how much I look up to all of you. And so that's the first challenge. If you say that, think about that, because you can have that.
And when we leave today, I want you guys to keep in mind comparisons, healthy and unhealthy comparisons. And I'm going to leave you guys with a little guide to help you keep it in mind. I want you guys to dare to not compare.